All right, good afternoon, Mr. LT. My name is Mr. Street. I'll be your therapist today.
All right, Mr. Street.
How you doing? How you feeling today, man?
Mm, I get my life together.
Can understand that. So, what brought you here?
Drugs, trauma, depression.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, not being a better version of myself that I know I'm capable of being.
Right. So, have you ever been in treatment before?
Yeah,
How many times?
twice.
Okay. So, tell me what kind of led you to coming in this particular time. Was there a certain situation that happened?
I wasn't fully committed the first two times.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't bad as I was the first two times, but at the same time, I'm in a position where basically I know I'm better than this, and I'm going to prove it to myself for anybody else.
Right. So, when you say you weren't fully committed, what do you mean? What does that look like? Being fully committed?
Being fully committed
As
first.
opposed to, I'm sorry to interrupt, as opposed to how you were uncommitted.
I was uncommitted. I'm still getting high.
Okay. Okay. So what does fully committed look like?
Fully abstaining.
Fully abstaining? Cool. So tell me a little bit about your childhood. Are you an only child?
No. Got a brother and sister.
Okay. How old are they?
My sister deceased about 11 years ago. Got a brother a couple years younger than me.
Okay. And how was your relationship with them coming up? Or who were you the closest to, your sister or your brother?
Yeah, my brother.
Your brother? Y'all still tight?
He out there in the world. I ain't seen him in a minute.
When you say out there in the world, you mean using
Active
substances?
addictions.
Okay. Speaking of addictions, what exactly was your drug of choice?
Mainly marijuana, cocaine, opiates.
Okay. What brought you back here, though? A
Marijuana
combination
and
of all
drinking.
of them? Marijuana and drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nipping in the bud before I got back into opiates.
Right. What about your parents?
Deceased.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Did they use substances?
Yeah, they both died addicts.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that. What were they using? If you don't mind me asking.
Opiates.
Opiates. Did you happen to witness them passing? Or
No.
that would have been kind of traumatic, I bet. I mean, it's hard enough losing a parent. But
I mean, I'm finding my peace with it, but I ain't all the way there yet.
how was your relationship with your parents?
No parent is perfect. You know, being as though drugs was in the play, it's obviously why I'm saying that. But mainly with my mother because she didn't get into opiates later on in the game. But my father was always into it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a truck driver, so I had a closer relationship with my mother.
Right. How's your health?
Health right now, as far as I know, I'm good.
You know, you're a little chubby, you know. Stand to lose a few pounds like me. Are you doing anything for it? Exercise or anything?
No.
Don't feel bad.
Which is crazy because I just lost 85 pounds that I gained the last time I was in treatment, put on 25 back.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-congratulations on losing again.
So let me backtrack a little bit. We were talking about your parents and you were closer to your mom. Did you experience like any type of physical or emotional abuse from your parents?
A little bit.
A little bit, like whoopings, or got worse than that?
No, it was disciplinary.
Okay.
They wasn't riding on me, but like with the drugs in play, yeah, it was definitely some emotional manipulation there.
Yeah, no doubt. How were you as a kid coming up?
I had a good childhood.
You did?
I can't complain.
Okay. Did you complete high school?
No.
What grade did you finish in?
11.
Okay. Why'd you quit so close to the end game?
Ignorant, drugs.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. That'll do it. But you know, there's always the opportunity to go back. You ever thought about going back to school?
Oh yeah. I was the last time I was in treatment. I'm going to try and finish it up the best way I can now.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How's your life been since you've been out? Matter of fact, when did you come out on your own as far as living on your own?
Last time I was in treatment, I went on my own for about 10 months. So
No, I'm talking about from the onset, like coming out the porch, leaving home from mom.
oh man, a minute.
No, how old were you?
26.
Oh, okay. And how was that when you left? Did you leave like under bad circumstances or things cool?
No, just figured I've been old enough to do it. Go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely eye-opening.
Right. So prior to your coming into treatment, how was your what was your current living situation?
I found out that I got to stop categorizing my triggers because I thought that stress was a minor trigger, and that's what led me back to led me back to get the treatment.
Right. But you were living on your own? You had your own place?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been homeless before?
Yeah.
What about support? Do you have any familiar support, friends?
Yeah.
Anybody to hold you down?
I got a couple of people that are outside of treatment, and the 2 times I was in treatment, I did form some camaraderie with a handful of people.
That's good. And they're still tight with you?
Yeah.
Still in your life supporting you?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. It's always good to have folks to support you. How about work?
I'm out of work.
Oh yeah. What type of work were you into?
Telemarketing and cook.
Okay. Out of those, which was your favorite?
Cook.
Cooking. You're a pretty good cook?
Am I?
What's your favorite dish?
My favorite dish? I have no favorite dish.
You can just do it all.
Do it all. Always trying to learn something new.
All right.
Improving what I already know.
So, with regards to your work history, how was it? Did you bounce around from jobs, or did you stay fairly consistent with the position?
I stated, even if it was dealing with my addiction or the economy, I stayed as long as I could. But sometimes things don't work out, and sometimes I mess things up.
Right. So,
but I had no problem getting back to work.
Right.
But right now, I just need to get myself right.
Okay. Have you ever been fired before?
Mm-hmm.
Was it as a result of your substance use?
To a degree, yeah, but at the same time, I was standing my ground, and some people don't like that.
Right. How about legal problems? You ever been to jail?
No.
You never been to jail before?
No.
That's a good thing. You don't have a criminal background.
I do, but I never been to jail.
Just duck jail. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. There's definitely no fun back there. And were those legal problems as a result of your substance use?
No.
None of it?
Misdemeanor.
Okay. How about your medical history? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Medical conditions?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing serious.
None? Okay. You ever had any type of operations, like gone into the hospital for surgeries? Or anything?
Oh yeah, I had a hernia.
Okay. How long ago was that?
About 10 years ago.
I hear those things are pretty painful too.
Yeah.
How about allergies?
Pollen.
Yeah. I'm allergic to stupid shit. Taking any
add that to the list too.
Are you allergic to any medications or anything?
Not to my knowledge.
Have you ever been hospitalized due to a medical or non-medical issue?
No.
Okay. No seizures, appetite changes, anything? Going back to your family history, how was that? Tell me a little bit more about your relatives.
Basically, I fall in that category where, unfortunately, the more people die, the more distant the family becomes.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the point where, for most of them, I just got loving from a distance because I know how I get.
Right. Was there a history of substance? Well, you did tell me that there was a history of substance use with your parents, but any other relatives outside of your brother and your parents?
Mother, father, some cousins.
Okay. And I did hear you say that your pop, he was on opiates for quite a while, right?
Yeah.
Moms too? Have you ever had any suicide attempts?
Been a long time, but yeah.
How did you think about doing it, or try to do it?
A lot of drugs.
Or like attempted overdoses on just getting high until you pass OD or whatever?
Yeah, I should die plenty of times, purposely and non-purposely.
So, what are you looking to get out of the treatment that we can provide for you now?
Well, I mean, I only know so much right now, but mainly it's all in me. But at the same time, I do need, basically, I just need some more reinforcement for what I already have,
Right.
and be open to learn new things.
Okay. So, in the sense of like our one-on-one therapy treatment, how does that look for you?
I'm all for it.
You all for it? How can I help you?
Therapy as well.
And in that regard, how do you think that I can help you? Or what can I do for you? I know you spoke about what the treatment program can do, but what can I as your therapist do to help you? What is it that you're seeking?
Honestly,
Honesty is...
I don't need nothing sugar-coated. I've been doing that enough all these years.
I respect that. I respect that. And I'll definitely be totally honest and transparent with you. Speaking of which, I need to let you know now, I forgot to tell you at the onset of our meeting that everything we discuss is strictly confidential. I am going to take some notes to do for records background, but the only time I would ever have to report anything that you shared is if you were threatening harm to yourself or hurting somebody else.
Understood.
So as long as you don't talk about killing yourself or wanting to go fuck somebody up, you know, it stays between us. You know what I mean?
I ain't here for all that.
I would think not. You taking this step, which is a pretty big step, and I definitely commend you for it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people continue to suffer out here and just don't want to do anything to themselves. But for you to come in and say, hey, I need some help, I need to figure some things out, and I entrust you to do that, it says a lot about your character. And I appreciate you entrusting me with it.
Likewise.
Yeah. So you got any more questions?
No?
All right, cool.
Let's go and roll with it.
We're going to see what we can do, man. Hopefully everything will work out. And we'll be talking soon. We'll schedule you for another session in a couple of days or so, and we'll take it up again, all right?
All right.
Thanks for coming through, brother. Appreciate you.
No problem. Miss